Bible reading, take 2.
Hello everyone. We are here with a Bible reading. Hope you guys are having a good day. We are going to start today with Matthew chapter 18.
We're going to toy.
Chapter 18 verse 21, reading through chapter 19 verse 12. I actually did a Bible study on Matthew 18 here the other day.
So she shouldn't have had a weed.
Yes, but it was a very good Bible study. I like doing Matthew chapter 18 for a Bible study. Okay, and our psalm is Psalm 23, the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd. We'll be reading in the King James Version today. And our psalm, or our Proverbs, is Proverbs chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. Okay, so let's get started. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Jesus saith unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 77 times 7. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. But therefore as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out, and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence. And he laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet, and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison, till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desirest me. Shouldn't not thou have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not every one his brother their trespasses. And it came to pass that when Jesus was finished these sayings, he departed from Galilee, and came into the coasts of Judea beyond Jordan. And great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Therefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. They say unto them, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement, and to put her away? He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery, and whosoever marrieth her, which is put away, doth commit adultery. His disciples say unto him, If the case of a man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry. But he said unto them, All men cannot receive this saying, save they to whom it is given. For there are some eunuchs, which were so born from their mother's womb, and there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men, and there be eunuchs which have been made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He that is able to receive it, let him receive it. All right, and that's where we stop with Matthew today. And now we're going to read Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness, for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. And that was the 23rd Psalm, Psalm 23. And now we are going to read Proverbs chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. All right, guys, that was our Bible reading for today. I hope it touched your hearts. Let me get out our question for yesterday. All right, and the question I gave you guys yesterday was, how does Judas betray Jesus to the Roman officials? To the officials. And that, what you should have came up with is Judas betrayed Jesus with a kiss. And Jesus told him to do it and do it quickly. Jesus said, you betray the Son of Man with a kiss. Do it and do it quickly. All right. So, here's one. Here's a question for tonight. You can give two answers roughly for this one, because it has a proper name and then it has kind of like a nickname. So either answer would be acceptable for this one. What was the place called where Jesus was crucified? That is your question for tonight. The name of the place where Jesus was crucified. That is your question for tonight. And our prayer requests. Remains, okay. Please keep in prayer Lonnie Dulles Jr. and family. Jimmy Myers, I heard from Mom today. She just called a little bit ago, and Jimmy loved it. He got to do a bunch of different things. He got to help cook. He got to help serve food. He done dishes. He done a whole bunch of different things. They served between three. They said two. I can't remember. They said 2 to 400 or 3 to 400 people. I don't remember. It was like a big hunting club party thing. It's a big place. Close to 400 people they was serving. He loved it, and they loved him there. He wants to volunteer now before they get him to working, because he won't be able to, you know, they won't have no more work for him until like next summer. So now he wants to volunteer, but they don't, you know, they ain't gonna have to work. Okay. Sherman Crabtree, he goes back to the doctor in a couple days, but I gotta call the stomach doctor to try to get him in. He's still losing weight. His stomach's still messed up. Today it's really bad again. Rhonda Karshner and Abby Myers. Please pray for Layla and her son Emil, Michelle Watkins, Judy Thompson, Cindy and Jim Welsh, Dora Carper, Garnet Boyer and Jim Mitchell, Melody Stanley, my sister. I talked to her again yesterday. The judge changed his mind. He wasn't sending her to that far away place because he said it was too far. He was sending her to a place closer to home for rehab. And she was supposed to be leaving yesterday, so I'm not sure. She might be leaving.
Call from 6622798.
She might have left today. She wrote down my address and everything so she can write, so I'll let you know when I hear from her. I told her to let me know. Just write me as soon as she can so I can send her some stamps and stuff. She said she'd be going a while. April and Linda Thacker, Barb Post, Randy Post, Sammy, and Paco. Okay. Alright everyone, that was everything for today. I hope it touches your guys' hearts. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.